Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, where we have a lunch and learn, a quick topic concerning our wellness that I will give some information, some education on some products, and then happily open up for Q&A for anything related to this topic, or of course, anything that's on your mind. If there's any way I can help and serve you, and help you use your products better or more efficiently, or even start using them, then my mission is accomplished. So today, February 1st, so welcome, and we are excited to go through what doTERRA has in store for us for February and showing the love. There's a little theme here for doTERRA, and I feel like it's showing the love to our digestive system. But let me give you all of the promos in one little slide, and then we're going to go through in a little bit more detail. So the first thing is the baby collection is back. So if you know a young mother or you are a grandma and want to pick up some wonderful baby products for your grandchild, this is the time. So baby collection is back. So last month, doTERRA announced that the individual products would be available. So you were able to pick up the individual products, but now they are available as a kit, as a collection, which makes a really beautiful gift. These are really awesome products. I've actually used them on my dog as well. The baby hair and body wash, as like a dog shampoo, and she loves it. So love these products. Even if you're an adult, they're very gentle and mild, and they smell really good. It's a very subtle aroma, so nothing too strong. So, and diaper rash cream is really good as, a skin moisturizer as well. So diaper rash cream can be used for other things, especially for things like itching skin. And also sometimes people use it as a sunblock. So I haven't personally tried that, but it is possible to do that. So think about that. Of course, we have our sun care line, so we can always use our sun care line, which is amazing. All right, so next, Fennel, product of the month. So this is where the digestive love comes in. So Fennel, to me, tastes like licorice, and this is great for digestive upset. It also supports milk production. So if you know a nursing mom who is trying to increase her milk production, Fennel is really good for that. It's for lymphatic support and helps to balance out oily skin. We're going to dive a little deeper into all of these in a moment. Just want to give you an overview in case you only have a couple minutes to watch this recording. All right, the next thing is yarrow palm. doTERRA made a special 15 milliliter bottle of yarrow palm. Previously, it was only available in the 30 milliliter, and I think the price point on that is about $100. So I think in an effort to introduce more people to this product at a better price point, what they did was they made a smaller bottle and, put it at a, more accessible price point so more people could, give it a try. So this product is 15% off. And so the price is $50.25. That's the wholesale price with a discount. And so many amazing uses for yarrow palm. It is amazing for the skin, amazing for tightening and smoothing aging skin. It is also great for the metabolism. It's also good for the immune system and cellular support and dry, chapped skin, which many of us experience, especially in the wintertime. So that's yarrow palm, excuse me, on sale this month while supplies last. We have a 200 PV promo this month, which doTERRA does for us probably on a quarterly basis, I would say. And so for every 200 PV that you purchase, you will receive a free Digest Zen essential oil blend and a free Digest Zen soft gels. So these are products that we use every day in our home. It's so nice to pick them up for free. One thing that's different this month than previous times doTERRA has offered 200 PV is you can put all of your volume in one order. So remember in the past, if you wanted more than one of these promos, you needed to put in separate 200 PV orders. They've somehow fixed the system so that, yeah, yay. So that if you are doing a 400 PV order, you just can put everything in all at once. And the system knows enough to add 2 of those promos to your cart. So we're looking forward to that, because I'm sure it was frustrating. I know it was frustrating for me if I was going for more than one of those promos to try to do the math to make it work out, right, into 2 distinct 200 PV orders. So this should be easier for your shopping experience. So I'm excited because I know we have a few people in this group that definitely do order 400 PV and up per month. And you'll be happy to know that you can keep your order intact as is and just, let it ride, and doTERRA will understand that they need to be sending you 2 of the promos. And finally, our new member promotion has been extended. So this started last month. So anyone who was new last month, if you placed a 100 PV or more order last month, and this month you placed a 100 PV or more loyalty rewards order, in March, doTERRA will send you 100 PV free in your points account. So doTERRA has decided to extend that promotion. So if you start your account this month with 100 PV or more, next month you do the 100 PV on loyalty rewards. In April, doTERRA will give you the 100 PV free in your rewards account. So it's a great month to get started. Get started on your healthy journey. All right, so this is all the same as the last slides. It's a little duplicate. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Fennel. So Fennel, for me, the way I love to use it the most is to cut the cravings for sweets. So what I like to do is just take a drop of Fennel and just place it directly on the tip of my tongue. And it does have a sweet taste for me, and it tastes like licorice. So for me, that is the number one way that I use it. But here are some other ways that you can try it. You can diffuse Fennel, and here are a couple of diffuser blends for you to try. Fennel, lime, and patchouli, Fennel, cinnamon, and clove. It blends really well with lime, clove, ginger, peppermint, cardamom, lavender, and litsea. So you can diffuse it. You can place 1 drop under your tongue to curb sweet cravings. I actually put it on the tip of my tongue. You can add a drop to water, juice, or tea for added digestion benefits and flavor. You can apply it topically on your abdomen to help with digestive discomfort. This one also is good for menstrual discomfort. So if you experience any kind of cramping related to PMS or menstruation, Fennel is really, really good for that. And you would apply it directly to your lower abdomen. You can also take it in a capsule. Let's see. This one, as I mentioned before, is good for low breast milk supply. So for that, you would take it in a capsule, or you could take it in your water, and it will help increase your milk supply. This one is very good for kidney health and issues related to the kidney. So again, if you are feeling overly acidic, you can take Fennel in a capsule or in a glass of water. This is also good for fluid retention. So if you feel like you have excess fluid or swelling, this one, if you combine it with grapefruit and massage it in to the affected areas, that will help. And you could also take it in a capsule. This one is good for congestion as well. So if you're feeling like in the wintertime, many of us, feel some stuffiness, some congestion, especially if you're in a colder climate like we are here in the Northeast, because we're in dry air inside most of the time, right? So that sometimes, leads itself to stuffiness and congestion, you can apply it directly to your chest. I would always dilute it, apply it to your chest, your throat, or even around your ears if your ears feel stuffy. This one is really good if you are having sluggish bowels, if you're feeling like you can't go really well. If you're number two, you need, if you have a little constipation, Fennel is great for that. You can take it with lemon in a capsule. And like we also already discussed, really good for sugar cravings. From an emotional standpoint, this is an oil that helps you if you're feeling unproductive. This one helps you to feel like you're flourishing and productive. So I know sometimes in January, February, people get the winter blahs. I know that happens to me sometimes, and I just feel like, bleh. Like I don't feel like doing anything, and I'm feeling kind of unmotivated. So this is a good one to help you get yourself into action, and I would diffuse it for that. And here's a little fun fact. Ancient Roman warriors used fennel because it was believed that it gave them great strength during battle. So this is a good one to diffuse if you feel like you're battling something, or you need some, some support. If you feel like you're fighting something, Fennel is going to be helpful for that. This one is sourced from Egypt. And it's it's one of the ingredients in digestion. So here are some more diffuser blends that have Fennel. So feel free to take a screenshot of that while I take a little sip of water. Okay. And here's, again, some simple daily uses. Feel free to take a screenshot of this. It actually smells really good with peppermint. So that's one that I would try if you're new to diffusing Fennel. You may have this one in your collection, and if you're like me, it's not one that I use very often, but in doing the research on this oil, in preparation for today, I thought, I don't know why I'm neglecting this Fennel. I need to be using it more because it actually is very, very helpful. So here are some other uses for it, basically similar to what I've already shared before. Okay, moving on. Next, yarrow palm. So you can see the smaller bottle there is a 15 milliliter bottle. This is actually how it was first introduced to us when it came out, when it was released at a convention. I feel like it was in 2018 or 2019. So a few years back, it first came to us as a 15 ml. And I always miss that size because I like the smaller size bottle. So I'm excited that they've brought it back in the smaller size. And I think it will help more people try it because it really is an amazing oil. So you can diffuse it with frankincense for a grounding aroma. You can add 1 to 2 drops to your daily moisturizer because it promotes cell renewal. So this really helps in your skincare routine. I love it. I do add it to my skincare. You can also take it internally. This is part of the skinny jeans recipe, I believe. Felicia is familiar with this one. You can take 1 to 2 drops in a veggie capsule to support healthy immune function and also healthy metabolism. And you can add it to fractionated coconut oil. It's really good for the skin, very nourishing and moisturizing for the skin. And here is a recipe for a rejuvenating roller blend. This would be for your face, for your neck and chest. And you would just add 20 drops of yarrow palm, 10 drops of immortelle. And the carrier for this one is jojoba. And the reason why we're recommending jojoba, because sometimes fractionated coconut oil can clog your pores. So it's not the best one if you are making rollers to use specifically on your face, where jojoba oil really doesn't do that. So when you're making, when I'm making immortelle rollers, which I do, I don't use Immortelle full strength. I divide it into 3 or 4 different rollers, and I top it off with jojoba oil. And that ratio, that concentration is just better for me. Some people do use it straight out of the bottle. For me, I find it to be a little too strong for my skin. So this is a great recipe because you're combining Immortelle and Yarrow Pom together. Very good for healing any kind of skin issue, especially scars. Even if they're old scars, it really helps with healing over the skin. Yarrow Pom really goes very nicely with magnolia, frankincense, copaiba, petitgrain, and grapefruit. So here are some daily uses for Yarrow Pom. You can diffuse it, like I said before. It's actually good. I forgot about this one. Applying it to the cuticles for healthy nails. So it's very moisturizing to the cuticles. Again, if you're in the wintertime in the Northeast, our hands always feeling dry, and this one is really good for the nails. It does reduce the appearance of blemishes. You can apply it directly to your abdomen to promote healthy digestion. You can take it in a veggie cap for healthy metabolism. You can combine it with lavender and fractionated coconut oil for a warming massage. You can add it to your daily moisturizer, like we talked about before. It's really good for circulation, so you can apply it to your spine to support blood flow and circulation. And like we said before, combine with Immortelle and jojoba for a rejuvenating roller blend for your skin. Okay, so show yourself some love, or show your gut some love. Maybe this should say that. When you place a 200 PV order, you'll receive a free Digestion 15 ml oil blend and a bottle of the soft gels. So this is a $53.95 promotion. So that's the wholesale value of those 2 products. So we use these every day, and it's really nice to get them for free. The baby collection is back, like I mentioned before. So this is available today, all 3 products together in one kit. And if you start your oily adventure this month, you will, even with this small kit, which is the Healthy Start Kit, I believe is the name of it, you will receive, and this is the smallest kit that we have, I believe. Yeah, Healthy Start. This is $160. You will receive 100 doTERRA dollars, or 100 product points in April if you also place another order in March. So you're starting your wholesale account this month with any 100 or more PV order. This kit qualifies. This is the Healthy Start Kit for $160. And then next month, you're doing a loyalty rewards order of 100 PV or more. And then in April, automatically, you're going to receive the 100 PV credit in your account. So that is what I have for you today. And I'll just talk a little bit more about Digestion, just so you have a little bit more to go on for that one. So Digestion is probably one of my first blends that I started with. I think it was Deep Blue was my first one, and then Digestion was my second one. And this one is just great for bloating, for gas, heartburn, nausea, indigestion, any kind of digestive upset. And you can apply it directly on your abdomen or take it in a capsule. It's really good for motion sickness, travel sickness, like seasickness. You can just inhale it, put a drop under your nose, or put a drop under your tongue, or drink it in your water. Basically, any kind of digestive issue that you can think of that you may have, this oil blend is really good for that. It's great when you're traveling. So I'm going to be taking a trip next week, so I'll be sure to be packing my Digestion with me. because many times when we travel and we're eating different kinds of foods that maybe we're not used to eating, or we're overindulging, and that can cause some stomach upset. It's the last thing you want to be experiencing on a vacation that you're paying a lot of money for, right? Is, oh, feeling bloated or feeling, not up to par with your digestive health. So digestant helps to keep things moving along. And the ingredients in this one are peppermint, coriander, ginger, caraway, cardamom, fennel, and anise. The other little fun use of this oil, which many people don't think about because it isn't digestive necessarily, but it's really good for sinus issues. So this one is good for sinus congestion. So if you're feeling, very congested here, then you can apply a drop. I would dilute it. I would apply a drop of digestant on either side of your nose, like the bridge of your nose, and then just kind of press it in here into the sinus cavity. And that really helps to digest. If you think about it, it's digesting the excess mucus that's there that's causing that sinus congestion. So you can also drink it in your water for sinus congestion as well. And let me just see if there's anything more I can share with you on the soft gels. So the soft gels are great because if you don't like the taste necessarily of digestion, the soft gel, just knock it down and you don't need to taste it, right? So you're going to take the soft gel with some water, and it's going to give you all of those benefits for upset stomach, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn, acid reflux, like all those things that can make us miserable if they're not working properly. Digestion can really, really help. And you can take this with food. This is good for all ages, and it's just a staple in our home. I do take a digestant soft gel every day just to keep things moving along. So that is all I have for you today. Yeah, what time is it? I'm good on time. Okay. So any questions? I will open it up now if anyone has any questions. Going to stop the recording.